Hey, how's it going everyone? Outlawclient here, back with some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 online gameplay. Jeez, these titles aren't getting any shorter, are they? But let's be honest, it's Capcom, so you know, don't be too surprised if you see a Ultimate Marvel Hyper Fighting Edition, you know, Tournament Edition next year. Yeah, but actually no, to be honest, I don't think there will be any more Marvel vs. series because Capcom recently lost the rights to Marvel, so yeah, I think Lego own it now, so they can't quite make any more versus games. But hey, I guess this was quite a good end to the series. I mean, I guess we got 4 alright Marvel vs. games, so not too much to complain. It's a nice end, and at least this one has Shumagrath, right? But anyway, on to my first match. So this is actually against the guy that I played last week. I believe this was the very first match that I had against him, so I forgot to put this in the other one, so yeah, I apologise about that, but it doesn't matter, you'll get to see this match here. So I did try and play like a slightly different team this time. It was Spencer, Sentinel, and the downloadable content character Shumagrath. And I'm quite surprised I haven't shown Shumagrath that much because he was part of my main team in the previous game. And Speak of the Devil is right there. But in case you don't know him, which I really doubt that many people know about him, he's supposed to be the ruler of the Chaos Dimension, and you know, he's actually a really powerful Marvel villain. With you know, that's the little knowledge that I know. But anyway, you'd probably have to do some more research. But anyway, as you can see, he's a very quick character. I think he's probably one of the most underrated. I mean, his combos can like do over 1 million damage, like with barely with 1 meter spent. So he's a very powerful character, but his mobility is one of the worst in the game, I have to say. He's slow on the ground, he's slow in the air, even with his air dash. You know, if you can even call it an air dash, it's quite pathetic. But his Mystic Smash gives him the most mobility, I guess, as you can see there, me using the Mystic Smash when he goes into the ball. And if you want to use Shumagrath, I'd say that's definitely his best method of transportation. However, I don't think it's got too much priority over other moves, so yeah, it's a bit dangerous to use it. But anyway, Shumagrath is gone down. I didn't get to show you the full potential of him because, to be honest, Shumagrath is, as I was saying, is a really powerful character. But a lot of his combos, a lot of his strong combos come from using the Mystic Stare, which actually, once the eyes hit you, well, the eyes it can let you extend the combo, but the combo, sorry, I'm losing my words now. But his combos are so specific, or the timing on the combo is so specific that you really have to be on point, and to do it in an online environment is just, you know, next to impossible. Yeah, so that won't be happening anytime soon. But anyway, I managed to take the first match with a sneaky Spencer hit. I managed to X-Factor out of Wesker's move and quickly go in for the hit. So yeah, quite a nice match. Came very close. So anyway, here I'm up against a 7th Lord, and this guy is actually from Canada, and I'm surprised that the connection was so good. There was a bit of lag, a bit of delay, but it was nowhere near as bad as it usually gets. So I think I'll have to take back my Holy Grail statement from last time. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. So anyway, I go back to the team that I've been working on the most, because I had a match against him before. I lost the first time, and I played him again, and I managed to win. So it was really close as well. I just think my characters the selection wasn't good enough, so you know, I had to step it up again because this guy's pretty good. So anyway, going up with the Silver Taskmaster, or I should say the Herald's Taskmaster skin, and up against his Doctor Doom. I think he started with Vergil. Yeah, he started with Vergil, but I think Doctor Doom is the weakest out of this guy's characters. I mean, he's still pretty good with him, but he was, like, you'll probably see he's dropping a lot of combos and stuff later on. So anyway, managed to snap him out. I actually wasn't supposed to do that. I was just trying to knock him to the ground with the standard S, but I accidentally pushed it, and I managed to get the KO on him anyway, so it's fine. So Xienko up against Vergil. I don't think I've ever had this matchup before, you know, even though Vergil is quite a popular character online, but I usually, like, Xienko's usually either like dead by that point or I don't have to tag her in, but I wasn't sure how many moves that he has priority over me. But to be honest, I think Vergil is pretty much a strong matchup against nearly any character in this game, especially Xienko, who has like next to no mobility. Yeah, so she's pretty bad. She's pretty slow compared to him, and he took me out quite easily with the Dante snap-in. So right there, I completely forgot about Dante's 1000 special moves, and he managed to use that bionic, I call it the bionic arm cable. I can't remember its proper name, but anyway, he pulled me in and I wasn't expecting that. And now Dante goes all Dragon Ball Z style on me. Look at him, what does he think he's doing? Knocking me to the screen, teleporting. What is this? But no, luckily the damage scaling greatly reduced the damage, so he had to spend the bar, and now he hasn't got any bars left. So I went in with Sentinel, quickly X Factor to cancel it. He was not expecting that. Don't tell me he was expecting that, because he wasn't. But anyway, no, I went in with Sentinel X Factored and only Vergil there, so I try and put in Sentinel Force to maybe trick him, and oh my god, I completely messed that up. I forgot he had X Factor, and he'll be able to take this with a super. So quite a close final match. I nearly managed to get a Sentinel comeback, and if it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Sentinel, well, you know, the original version, he would have easily been able to take out Vergil, because his health was, I think his health was over 1 million. He had like by far the most health. Well, now his health is pretty much laughable, because I think it's around somewhere like 650 to 700k or something like that. But anyway, I lost against the guy, and I'm not going to let that happen. I have to go in for a rematch. So starting off with the Taskmaster again, and this time I realised that Shenko was quite useless against most of the characters, because all of them on the other team, all of them outspeed her by far. You know what, I think any character on the cast outspeeds her by far. Maybe Phoenix Wright doesn't, but anyway, I decided to use her as an assist instead and give her the golden armor, so that she can't be disturbed when she's using the assist, as you'll see later on. Like, see there, went straight through his spiral swords, and managed to make me managed to let me take out Vergil. So anyway, dashed under Dr. Doom when he came in for a nice mix-up there. And can I finish this? No, it's just a bit too high to finish the combo. But luckily, well, I went for the Legion Arrow angled. But luckily here, he was tapping buttons, caught in tapping, and managed to get that combo in. So now we have the problem Dante up. Let's just hope he doesn't go all Dante Ball Z again. But anyway, managed to get the Spidey swing. Or is that called Mighty Swing? I'm not sure. But I managed to get the swing on, finish him. Sentinel assist, grab, and go into the Legion Arrow. And this should be a wrap if I can just X Factor it. And here we go. But oh no, didn't quite finish him off. And that scared me then. I mean, he managed to do a I actually played him again, and he managed to do like a crazy Dante comeback. But anyway, it's not too important. I managed to win. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this, you can leave a like if you want to. But until then, I'll see you guys next week. So peace out.